Today I got a JVC AL A151 belt drive turntable. Have no idea what's wrong with this one. We're going to see if we can get this one going so that I can sell it to somebody who would appreciate it more than me. Today I have a JVC turntable. This one's uses a T4P cartridge on it, which some people love, some people hate. I happen to have a T4P on my Technics SLM1, and there were good and poor cartridges for the T4P design. This is a belt drive turntable. Let's see whether it works. Let's see whether it spins. So it should move when I move the tone arm, and it's not. So it's not turning. I wonder if there's a belt problem with this one. Oh, it looks like there's no belt. But the motor does turn. So let's see if I can find a belt. I went out and found myself a belt. Let's see whether this belt will actually work on this turntable. So we pull the turntable off, or pull the platter off, I should say. Let's put the belt on. Let's see if it's the right size first of all. A lot of these units used a belt that was a very similar size, so we'll put that belt on. Looks like this is probably going to fit. Get all the kinks out of it here. Not that they won't automatically fix when I put it on, but drop the platter in place, put it around the pulley, and that will automatically take out any kinks. So that's working. Could this thing actually be a nice table? It could be. Could be a nice table. Let's see if it works. Let's plug it in. I got this one for free. So the only thing I've got into this is a belt. Those belts aren't cheap, but for a free turntable that only needs a belt, if that's all it needs, that's a score. Like all of the crap that was made around this era, it's pre-balanced for 1 1/4 grams. We have a speed selector switch here, which is just going to change the speed of the DC motor, an arm lifter, and a stop button. That doesn't sound healthy, does it? Let's see if it'll play. It's quiet too. Unfortunately, it's not playing very well, is it? I think the needle shot, or the stylus is shot on this. Let's take a look at it. We can pull the whole cartridge out and take a look at it. Undo the set screw, and the whole cartridge will plug out, or unplug I should say. There is the... We'll get a look at this with the microscope. Okay, it's there, but is it any good? Let's try cleaning it a bit. So I'll get my good old trusty toothbrush in here, and we'll try cleaning off the end of the stylus. And see whether we can actually... Oh, now we can see the tip. It was just covered in crud. Yeah, there's a tip there. So you can get in closer. Get a closer look at that tip. Might be as close as my microscope can go, is like here. Remember I said it didn't look right? Well, it doesn't. I popped the stylus off, and the reason it looks like crap, and the reason it sounds like crap, is because those are the magnets from the moving magnet that are supposed to be attached to the cantilever, and they're actually, well, they're stuck inside the housing here for the moving magnet. That's the pickup. You can see the two magnets there. Somewhere on there, there's the magnets. Those are actually supposed to be attached. Not going to be fixed today, that's for sure. In fact, this one's going to go up for sale as is. I'll sell it with the belt in it and so forth. But whoever buys this one's going to have to buy themselves a new needle for it. So this one, I'm just going to probably put this one up for sale. I put a new belt on it. I'll sell it as is. It needs a new needle, or needs a new stylus, or a new cartridge. But those are readily available. We're just going to check out the speed on this JVC before I finish up. We'll see how accurate the speed is on this unit. There's the results, 33.1, so it's off by 0.6%. Wow and flutter, or shouldn't say flutter, there's really no flutter on a turntable, but it's wow. Minus 0.47 and a plus 0.61. So there's a fair discrepancy. It wowed between 32.9 and 33.4 was the wow on it. If we look at the graph, you'll see that if we can look at it, it wasn't even a nice sine wave. There's a bit of a ridge here. So not perfect, but again, this is a cheap turntable, and you know, something like this, I might get 40 or 50 bucks for it. Considering that the belt was $20, I'm not going to make any money on this one, but because someone has to buy a new needle for it, I may be further ahead. I'll see. I may be further ahead just to grab the belt off it and scrap the rest, because a table like this isn't worth a heck of a lot of money. But we'll see. I'll put it up for sale and see if I get any bites on it, even though they have to buy either a new cartridge or a new needle. That's just an Audio Technica that's on there, so it's readily available. Thanks for watching.